Hi everyone, it's Dr. Rachel Northern here on my Monday night health tips. And so I was talking about emotional eating, and I did a big promotion at the beginning of this month talking about purification and purification diet. So I did 21 days of eating healthier and clean and things like that. And it really made me realize how much, especially here in America, we have abundance of food, and we eat when we're happy, we eat when we're sad, we eat when we're bored, we eat just because it's in front of us. So I learned a couple more tips as I was doing my purification diet to help people that don't, to prevent us from not eating with our emotions. First off, a lot of things I do when I'm doing the purification diet, because you shouldn't be hungry anytime you're doing any kind of diet, a healthy diet. You shouldn't ever be hungry, depriving yourself. There's abundance of, you can eat unlimited fruits and vegetables and be healthy. So I always talk about, like, you never binge eat on carrot sticks or celery sticks. So I always try to make sure I have abundance of those things available to me. I bring baggies to work, or nuts in my desk, handfuls of trail mix, things like that. So when I find myself that I think, I'm hungry, first I do a check. Okay, is it hungry up here? Or is it hungry in my belly? Is it down below? Like, is it real hunger, or is it just like, okay, is it emotional? Am I bored? Do I need to find something then to distract me? Find something fun to do, or I create a list of things. Okay, whenever I start to feel that boredom, okay, there's always something we could be doing, right? So I try to go to that list and go, okay, I can work on this. I can work on this project that I need to do. I can update my events, my calendar, and things like that, checking my calendar. But I always have a list. I create a list of to-do. So, like, if it's bored, if it's emotional, then you need to say, okay, it's not good to eat your feelings. You need to find another way to deal with that. Either, call the person you're upset about, or whatever you need to do, address things like that. Or maybe journal, write down a couple of things of what's going on in your brain to kind of purge it out instead of putting something in to try to distract you from that emotion. We need to sometimes just feel them and move past them. I talked about that in a couple episodes back about unhealthy emotions. Let's see. Keep there's food apps, food journals. If you have to write it down and you don't want to have to write that down, then it's probably you shouldn't be putting it in your mouth. So that's another check that helps you not emotionally eat. What else do we got on my list? I got those things like, you can always get support. Find an accountability partner. Somebody you can text if you're tempted to say, hey, don't do it. I'll help you with that. So if you have to report to somebody that you're doing things, eating things that you said you wouldn't eat, then knowing you're going to have to account to that person, and always find an accountability partner that's gracious and not just like a drill sergeant. That's always helpful. So hi everyone, a lot of you guys joined in tonight. That's great. Let's see what else. I got a list here. I think I went over them. So kind of recheck. Always kind of think, are you eating with your head, your emotions, or are you really hungry? Try to have a handful of things on hand. That's another good one. Don't buy stuff that you shouldn't be eating. Just say no. When I go grocery shopping, I say no to myself so many times. I reach for something and I go, is this going to be good for me or my family? And I'm like, no. So I won't put it in the basket then. There's a lot of times I put it in the basket, and at the end I'm like, I don't want this anymore, because then I reconsider it when I see it on the conveyor belt at the grocery store. So, how many times are you grabbing stuff too, that you shouldn't have in the house anyway, or in the office or around you? Try to replace that with healthier stuff, healthier snacks. So I hope this was helpful for y'all. If not, I did my best. Please comment below of what your naughty snack is that you tend to try to go for, and tell me something you could replace it with down below. So that's your call to action. Tell me healthy snacks that you could give me instead, and at the same time, tell me when do you tend to grab those things. So those things that you shouldn't have. So I hope you have a healthy week. Take care. I'll talk to you next Monday.